Hello people on YouTube, and I'm going to talk to you about something today, about DVDs in supermarkets. Horror films to be precise. Now, sometimes you go to the supermarket, say Asda, Tesco, sometimes Sainsbury's as well, and you see new DVDs on the shelf, and they're horror films and everything, and they've all got amazing front covers. And then you buy one, you go by the story, it looks quite good, sounds quite interesting, you buy it, you go home, it's only like £7 usually. You put it in your DVD player, and it's a complete piece of shit. So, and it's really frustrating. And the story is nothing like the story on the back of the box sometimes. So I've bought many of these over the years, and that sound really good. And when I go to watch it, they're just a big pile of poo. So, what am I doing this video for? Well, A, it's a warning to be careful when you go into a supermarket and see these dodgy films made out to look like proper films. If you haven't heard of it, there's probably a reason for it. Now, the second part. In amongst all that shit, over say like the 50 films I've bought over my lifetime of these shitty looking films, I have found a few good ones in between. And some of these are quite modern ones, and you've got to go by the fact that these are B movies. They don't have a budget, they're not that well known, and they probably don't have the special effects or the professionalism of Hollywood's major studios. So we're going to talk about a few that I've got that I personally would recommend. The first one I would recommend is this one called The Ballerina. And it's basically about this story about his father and his daughter, who are in the middle of the woods, and the daughter starts seeing visions. And I'm not going to say anything else than that. It is a really emotional, not scary, emotional film. And I was really surprised by it. The first minute two, I was like, this is going to be awful, I need to switch it off. But no, I stuck with it. Yes, it's a bit slow, but it's a really good emotional ghost story, and I highly recommend it when it goes really cheap, like a couple of quid. Second one, like I said, not all these films are going to be to everybody's taste, and there's been a lot of bad reviews about these movies elsewhere. But I actually enjoyed Escape Room. Escape Room is basically, you know those that you get these like places where they do like, you go into a room and you have to solve a puzzle to get out of it. It's like a theme park type thing, but it's in one place. And basically it's about these four guys who get stuck in there, and the monster is real, well, the bloke. And it's a bit like Saw, but what I liked about this is that it's quite funny. It's got some good lines, and it's also got a lot of references to old horror movies, and I really appreciated that, including a very subtle Gremlins joke. If you can get that, then you're as good as I am. Now, this one is quite a new one that's just come out last week or so. It's called Keep Watching. Now, this was made in 2014, and I can honestly say that I was expecting it to be really bad but the story sounded intriguing. It's got the kid out The Walking Dead in it. It's got Mr. Stretch from the Fantastic Four in it, and I forget the name of the girl. I'm looking at it as I speak. Oh, Bella Thorne, that's it. And it's basically about this family. It's a bit like a hidden camera film. And usually I don't go for those sort of films, but I actually really enjoyed this. Yes, again, it's a little slow, and it's a bit repetitive, and it's a bit stupid, but for some reason, Keep Watching, I thoroughly enjoyed. I thought it was different, and I just really enjoyed it. And it's only just come out recently. Another one which I got fairly recently was called Clown Town. Now, Clown Town doesn't really need much explanations about it. A group of people in a car breaks down in the middle of the town, and they've got to get out of it. And it just happens to be populated by crazy clowns. And I love me some crazy clowns. Pennywise and Krusty the Clown. I'm sorry. So, but it's a really good action. No, not action. Sorry, a good story, and it's just, I really enjoyed it. I can't help it. And again, that was only like £3. And the last one I've got to talk to you about is a film called Imaginarium. And this is a trippy, shitty film, I tell you. It's got some weird stuff going on here. But there's something about it. The visuals, the story, the acting. And the acting in the Ballerina is absolutely amazing. And it's a B movie, and it's amazing. Get the Ballerina if you want an emotional horror movie. Well, emotional supernatural drama. That's the best way of putting that one. So yeah, but Imaginarium, it's quite a trippy film, but I really liked it, and I enjoyed the visuals, and it's got a good soundtrack as well. So anyway, they're my sort of recent 5 favourite B movies that you can buy quite cheap at supermarkets. Now, some of them you can't get anymore, but you can get them for about a couple of quid on Amazon. If you've got a couple of quid and a spare couple of hours and you want a cheap film to pass the time, that is actually quite good. They're the 5 I would recommend out of all the 50 that I've probably seen over the years. So that's this video for now. I'll do some more video reviews soon. And thanks for watching. Keep the comments down below. And I'll see you guys soon.